Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Chris Loves Comics. It's New Comic Book Day, it's Wednesday. While it's still a happy day to get new comic books, today we mourn the loss of John Romita Sr., who I'm sure has influenced a lot of you guys with your comic books. Quite notably, his art on Amazing Spider-Man, it's definitely influenced my childhood, and Amazing Spider-Man was my safe place growing up, you know, with other kids and it just comics were my refuge from a lot of my problems. But on a more lighter note, I'm gonna quickly go over my haul for today. There's a lot of good books. I was able to read a few of them, but you'll find out why I wasn't able to read a lot of them. I'm only gonna get for the ones I've read. I'm gonna give some grades, but I won't give any spoilers. Green Lantern #2 by Jeremy Adams. I gave this an A. This is a great book. If you've read Jeremy Adams' The Flash, he definitely lends his humor into Green Lantern. He's doing a really good job with Hal Jordan. Batman Incorporated by Ed Brisson. This is a very well done book, and for someone who doesn't really care that much about very fringe Batman characters, this is a book that has all of them, like Ghostmaker, Clown Hunter. This is a really good book. I gave that one an A as well too. This next one, I'm a huge Superman fan, but I gave this a C plus only due to the ending. This is by Christopher Priest, The Superman Lost. It felt like the main story was a mishmash of a lot of different things that didn't really make sense, but the ending was really well done, so that's why I gave it a C plus. It's issue 4 of 10. I'm gonna keep reading it until the end because, like I said, I'm a Superman fan, and plus the artwork is outstanding. Spirit World by Alyssa Wong. This is issue #2, I believe. Yes, issue #2. I gave this a B minus. This is a really great story with the Asian American characters, Vigil and City Boy. Those are all really well done books. And these books I haven't read, but I'm excited to. I have the first issue. This is issue #1 of 4, Spider-Man India. If you've if you've seen the Across the Spider-Verse Miles Morales movie, he was in it. And he was a very interesting character, and that's what kind of spurred me to get the book. Cosmic Ghost Rider, issue #4 by Stephanie Phillips. This story is kind of so-so. I love the covers. Every time they come out, I'm a sucker for Ghost Rider, and the art is really well done too, but I'm still going to keep continuing until I can't. Extreme Venomverse #3. These are a bunch of stories about Venom. This has been a hidden gem for me. I've really enjoyed all these books. Doctor Strange #4 by Jed MacKay. Can't go wrong with Jed MacKay. He's just doing a fantastic job with Marvel, and I'm gonna be sad to see him go when he leaves my next book, Moon Knight #24. He's just done an outstanding job. Jed MacKay also writes The Avengers, which is a book I also subscribe to. Issue #2 will be coming out next week. I'm very excited for that. I like the cover for this. I'm sad this is the end of Jackson Lansing and Colin Kelly's run of Captain America. But you gotta love that cover. I do believe Sam's story by Tochi, maybe mispronouncing his name, Toshi Anabuchi. He's doing a great job with that. I subscribe to that book too. This is issue #4 of 5 of Venom Lethal Protector by David Michelini. Is it Someone in the comments please correct me. Is it Michelini? I feel like I'm butchering his name every time. But I'm excited. You have Venom and Doctor Doom, two cool characters from Marvel. Next up is Carnage by Alex Packnadel. This is issue #14. This is part 5 of 7 of Carnage Reigns. I found out on Alex Packnadel's Twitter that Cody Ziegler, who writes Miles Morales Spider-Man, is going to be taking over the book after this event, which I'm excited for. I do love Alex, even though it was a short run for Alex Packnadel, but his writing is outstanding. He writes Red Goblin, and he also wrote the miniseries All Against All. I believe it was either Image or Boom. I'll have to look. I read so many books, but. Next up, Planet of the Apes. And I forgot the author of this. This is issue #3. And this is an ongoing series. This is by, I hope I'm not going to get spoilered when I look up the author. Please bear with me. Let's see. Okay. David F. Walker. This has been an interesting book. I mean, it hasn't been the end all be all, but it's a really good story. It's kind of hard hitting, really. Well, as someone who loves animals, I've loved the Planet of the Apes stories, and I always root for the apes. I just hate animal cruelty, but it's a really well done book, and this is also another well done book by Erica Schultz. X-23, Deadly Regenesis. Wow, it's hot out. But I'm excited to read that. Also, this is Black Panther #1 by Eve Ewing. My friend Dave at my store, TJ Cafe and Games in Milford, said this is a great start, so I'm excited about that. He was also happy with, and I know some people are on the fence about this, myself included, is The Amazing Spider-Man by Zeb Wells and drawn by Ed McGuinness. I do love the cover with Doc Ock and Black Cat. I'll always stick with Spider-Man no matter how badly he's written, but it's rough sometimes. But a book I'm always excited to read is issue number 35 of Darth Vader by Greg Pak. He also writes City Boy for DC, which is also a great book, but that cover is every Darth Vader cover that comes out just looks so badass. And issue number 4 of 5 of Clubbering Time with the Thing teaming up with Doctor Doom. I'm sure nothing will go wrong there. I did read this book, and I gave it a C plus B minus because it was a setup episode. I am interested to see where it goes, but this is by Ryan Cady, and this is Haunt You to the End by Image and Mad Cow. Is it Mad Cow? Top Cow, sorry. Mad Cow is a disease, Chris. Okay, this book I gave an A plus, Infinity plus. This will probably be my book of the week, and I'm not going to spoil anything for you. I'm not even going to open it up for you. I'm just going to show you the cover, but I highly recommend everyone get this book. It's not really hype. It's just so good, and I didn't like his book Firepower. I thought it was kind of middling, but like Robert Kirkman is back with a vengeance, and the art in this is nothing short of outstanding. This is Void Rivals #1. Lorenzo De Felici is on art, but this I'm not going to open up this book. There's gonna be a jaw-dropping moment in there. I'm glad I wasn't spoiled because I heard there were spoilers on the internet. I can't understand why people can't let people just enjoy their books. They have to go fishing for, and it's kind of funny and ironic coming from a content creator, but like how people have to fish for likes, or it just let people read the book first. You don't have to be the first one in line. If people like you, they'll read your stuff. This next cover's a little risque. It's by Mirka Andolfo. I gave this a B minus. Betty Page. Yep. I did not read this, but I'm excited. It's by the same writer who wrote Plush, and this is Click Click Boom. I know I'm gonna have this saliva song in my head all day. I didn't read it yet, but I'm excited to. I'm also excited for. I love Michael Morecci's universe that he's created for Barbaric. And this is sort of an offshoot for Barbaric, Queen of Swords #1. Very excited for that. And I kind of heard there was some negative, like it's sort of fizzling. This book, I do love the cover. Nice tribute to one of my favorite movies, Back to the Future. This is Something Epic by Simon Kudranski. But I heard this is kind of petering off. I know this is a miniseries. I'm still probably, if they keep coming out with covers like that. Oh, I didn't even realize he's reading the kid's reading action comics. But no, I'm gonna keep continuing on that. If anything, for the covers, I am not even a huge Star Trek fan, but I've been loving this book. Haven't read this issue yet, but I'm very excited for it. Echoes is in the first issue. It had really good, like dry humor with Dr. McCoy and Spock. Those two always are at it in the old show and in the movies. I do love the movies too. And my friend Dave said this is really fantastic by Colin Bunn. Ghost Lore issue #2. This is sort of a collection of ghost stories like Creep Show and Tales from the Crypt. And had to get the Brett Booth cover of Todd McFarlane's Gunslinger Spawn. I really love that cover. It just explodes right off the page. I love Brett Booth. Which takes us to the book that I'm very excited for. This is my favorite author, and it's drawn by Sean Phillips, and the cover is by I believe his name's Jacob Phillips. He draws for that Texas Blood. But this is Night Fever by Ed Brubaker. Now, if you are looking for some, not I don't want to say older, but books that have been like the past 10 years, and you're looking for something indie, like Ed Brubaker, whatever you pick, you can't go wrong. The man is just really smart. He's written Pulp, he's written Cruel Summer, he's written the Reckless series, which is one of my personal favorite. I believe he will do there's 2 more books in that series that's coming out. I think one is coming out next year. He only writes for Image, and he used to write a lot more, but I don't know what his schedule's like. It's just a shame because I can't get enough of Ed Brubaker. He's just fantastic. And just to show that he can hang with the big dogs at DC and Marvel, he has a very good run of Daredevil by Marvel, and he also has a very good Captain America run and Winter Soldier run. And he also has it's not a Batman run, it's Gotham Central now. If you were to watch like an episode of Law and Order or like Criminal Intent, that would be what his Gotham Central run. It's a bunch of bad villains and the police of Gotham City. Irene Montoya is in that series. She's one of the main protagonists. Very well done series, and like I said, you can't go wrong with Ed Brubaker. I can't recommend him enough. You will not be disappointed if you ever read any of his books. But whew, that's my haul. That's my haul. It was a pretty big haul, but I'm happy with what I got. I'm excited to go see The Flash tomorrow with my friend Dave and the owners of TJ Cafe and Games, Tom and Judy. They, not to be confused with Tom and Jerry. But I'm excited. This has been a very good week. I'm excited. I'm excited to start my new job the week after next. I'm just doing some paperwork and just going through the paces. But I'm very grateful for a lot of the things that have happened, and I think that's the one thing about gratitude also too. I guess we should always try to be grateful for we can all see, and we can all walk, and we can all we all have our basic abilities, and I think a lot of us take it for granted, myself included. But sorry for stepping on a soapbox, but I just I appreciate you guys listening to me and watching my videos. And also, I cannot recommend his channel, Brian LCS. I'm going to put a link in the description down below. He does a show, Breakfast with Brian, on Saturday. It usually ranges during the morning, but like definitely turn on the notification to watch it. He's just a really good salt of the earth guy, and it's a good group of people that help support each other with a new channel like myself. He's just willing to help people out, and he's very knowledgeable, and he's a lot of fun. But I'll see you guys Friday. I hope to have these read by then, but if not by Friday, then Saturday I'll definitely have something for you guys. All right. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your books. Thank you again for subscribing. Once we reach 200, I'm going to do a big giveaway. Right now I'm at 163, so I'm a little bit away. It's like 37 subscribers away. I'll definitely do a bigger giveaway than I did last time. The last time I gave a foil cover of the Batman vs. Spawn one shot, but I'm definitely going to give out a lot more books for this time. All right. I'll see you guys this weekend. Bye.